something about that relationship was just made me feel a bit sick. It's okay. I'm surprised that I even was able to walk and carry on the performance. So I think I was just really proud that I'd done that. Hey, I'm Annee-Marie and I'm getting up close with Cosmo. I think it's actually set in 2002, and that's when I won the World Championships in karate. So that's pretty big. That's pretty much one of my favourite memories ever. But yeah, I think just being young and like before bills, before adultness. Yeah, it's a pretty fun time. Although obviously there's a lot going on and a lot of emotions and hormones happening. So yeah, it's a pretty crazy time. Obviously I love Disney and Pixar, so it's like appreciating that side of the arts, but never really thinking that my speaking voice, I just find I don't like it, but I was like, maybe. And then when this role got offered, I watched the trailer and I just fell in love with just everything about it, like the message in it, the culture. I really loved what I saw. Went straight into the recording process, and I thought it was going to be easy. Like, I'm used to being in a studio, I'm used to having a microphone and headphones, and it was so different from recording a song. My mind was blown, I was sweating. After that, had so much appreciation for the people that do this, because it is hard. It's all right. It's not too bad. It's better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to fall off, to be honest, after what the direction it went in. But no, it's okay. I'm surprised that I even was able to walk and carry on the performance. So I think I was just really proud that I'd done that. Afterwards, I was so emotional because everyone was so positive about it and being kind to me that I was actually crying more about that than what had actually happened. I guess I'd love to do it. I'd love to do like an action movie, I guess, just bringing in the karate side of my life as well. I really enjoyed this, and I can't wait for people to see the movie. It's just like a different type of feeling to what I've been getting with music, I guess. It's like a different side of it. I always was worried all the time, and that just is so stressful and draining and time consuming, because you think worrying is going to make things better or going to be able to fix things before they happen, but it's so pointless. That I've only just figured that out. So it's not even to my younger self, it's like who I was like 2 years ago. But yeah, just I guess weirdly, even how weird this is, but realising how short life is and just having the most fun possible. That's what I'd say to myself. A lot of things, I guess, but in that occasion, it was I couldn't even really put my finger on it. It was like something about that relationship was just made me feel a bit sick. I know it's bad, but it's almost when in relationships when it gets too easy, and like there's no like, I don't know how to explain it properly, but yeah, it was a bit like boring. Boring. That is what gives me the ick, things that are boring. Well, I think I'm going to be excited to perform Don't Play a lot, because that was a hit during the pandemic, and I haven't really been able to experience people singing that back to me properly yet. So definitely Don't Play. And then hopefully I'm going to be performing even more new songs that I've written recently that people haven't heard at all. So that'll be really cool. I always make a joke of it, of being sick of singing Rockabye, because I just sung that over and over and over and over and over. And I say to the crowd, do I have to do it? And they go, yes. But, you know, again, it's like this movie. The message behind Rockabye is so important that I don't think I'll ever stop singing it. I guess like a lot of things recently that have been happening is I've got tattoos on me that I've had written by my friends and family of things that they've taught me. And when I do meet and greets recently, my fans ask for me to write them a tattoo. So that's like crazy and stressful, because I'm like, I need to think of something like on the spot that you're gonna have on you forever. But it's such a beautiful thing that they would want that with them forever. It's like really makes me happy. Drew Barrymore, a lot of people started saying that I look like Drew Barrymore, and I was once in LA, or maybe New York, and I was in Dr. Martens store, and someone actually thought I was her. I just was like walking out with my boots, but yeah, I didn't say that it wasn't her, so yeah. I guess for me, it's always doing stuff for you and not making decisions based on someone else's wants or needs or happiness. It's always thinking about what you want and what will make you happy, but also realizing that happiness isn't forever. It's not a continuous feeling. So when you do feel happiness, is like really reveling in it. I think that's definitely something that I've had to learn, because I felt like when I was sad, I was kind of failing at life. I was like, oh, I'm sad. What's the point? I want to be happy. But I guess the thing that everyone says is you don't know what happiness feels like if you haven't been sad. So it's mad. I actually hate looking into the future. It makes me feel claustrophobic so much, because you just never know what's going to happen. So whenever I plan things, I'm just like, if it doesn't go to plan, then I'm going to be so angry. But now that I look back 5 years ago and I realise how much I've grown, that feeling of that is so great that I just hope that every 5 years I feel that same feeling. When Rockabye was around, I really was like, wow, yeah, great song. And then you think, wait, it was #1. Like, you don't really think about that at the time. So definitely looking back, and I think one thing I've learned as well is not feeling guilty about stuff, because I always felt like if I have achieved stuff like that and I've got all that stuff that I've done, to not feel guilty about it is a good thing, because otherwise you're not appreciating what you've achieved, you know. But that's still a struggle, to be honest. I have a massive guilt complex, so I'm still learning about that. Watching this movie with my nephew and my godson, I think it's going to be really cute watching their reactions to it. But yeah, other than that, the new music that I'm making and tour also, because we haven't been able to do that in years, so tour is going to be really amazing, I think. Thanks for watching.